Try and get them back in. I cannot get over the fight. These things fight much stronger than even a steelhead would fight. Let's see if I can steer them here. Okay, we got it. Okay. I'll try and get my lure while we can.
Vince McDonnell's Casting Out Fishing Show is being brought to you by Berkley, makers of super strong Berkley Trilene fishing line. Santon flavored enhanced Berkley power baits. Fish crave 'em. Baker's Baits. We make 'em in Napanee, Ontario. Fish eat 'em everywhere. And by Daiwa Reels, committed to quality that fishermen deserve.
Welcome to today's Casting Out. I'm Vince McDonnell. Now, if you're just joining us, and of course that would be the case, seeing as it's the very start of the show today, this is a continuation from our last episode of Casting Out. We flew up to Ungava Bay and went to a fishing lodge called Safari Nordique, which is owned in part, I guess, by Henri Poupard, First Air, were the folks kind enough to fly us up here. We were fishing for Arctic char. We had so many fish, we could not pack it all into one show. How's it feel, Maury?
It's a nice fish.
Okay, Jaybird.
Very nice hit.
Are you over that, Jaybird, or what's the story here?
He's just got to drop his line down.
Lower your rod just for a sec, Maury.
Okay.
Okay.
There.
Grab a seat there now, Jaybird, and we'll...
line.
That way you know he can't double back on you.
Well, he's coming right towards me.
Good, that's good. Just keep reeling. I'm just trying to get us out a bit, and I'll shut the boat off. Just before this little fresh snowstorm hits us, I guess, eh? There we go. The boat is in the off position. Jaybird, maybe you can pass me the pliers behind you there.
Okay.
Keep it tight, Maury. Reel faster. You gotta keep a good bend in that rod all times, or he'll double on you. There he is. Oh, just a small char. Look at how fast he is, though, eh? Look at that. Right into the net.
Right into the net.
Okay, get everybody to sit down for a sec here. Maury, if you can just grab a seat, and then Jaybird can grab a fish in the water.
Yeah, let me do it.
There's that one. There.
Nice netting job.
Just gonna fire up the Mariner here and move us out a bit.
That was pretty small too.
That's a nice little fish, Joey. It's the first one we've caught on this side, you know, of respectable size. Jaybird casts out, I hook his line, and I tell Jay there's a fish on his line.
There it is, right down there.
One, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we went on the shoal and cast off it. That's a real switch. You don't need the net for him, Jay, unless
No.
you're gonna keep him.
I'll see if I can grab him just by the lure there. And I will keep him. He is a bit tinier than the other ones, but it'll be good for lunch.
Yeah.
If I can never get him in here.
Oh, I see. You tell Maury to let his go, but you're gonna be keeping
had
your
not-
long you were planning on doing
right
it.
up. You gonna release him?
Yes,
There.
he is.
He's gone.
Yeah.
So I didn't keep him for lunch.
No, that's right. He was a little bigger than the last char, though, Jay.
Yeah, well, gotta let some of them go.
Yeah.
There's lots more here that we can get.
Yeah.
But in having lunch, Colin and I have taken a trek with our guide Michelle here down to another fjord off Marco River. We're fishing out of a skinoo. Picked off a small char here, it looks like, down there. And now the fog is beginning to set in from Ungava. Look at these things go, eh? I can feel them just yet this trip, but get them back under the boat. Okay, here we go. But we know they're here. We've had several break-offs, only because these fish are so. Oh, we've got to be careful, folks. Oh, I don't know why I'm telling everybody at home to be careful. It's us to be careful. Nope. There we go. There's a. Oh, there goes everything else. They're so bulky out here. You can't move. We have to dress so light for our walk because it's probably a 2-mile walk to this part of the fjord, or a hike, and through a lot of mountainous terrain before we get to here. And by the time we get here, we're all sweaty, and then we get these big, heavy wood parkas and pants on. We're just dying of the heat out here. You're going to see a lot of changes throughout all the shows from up here. We'll keep that. Nice looking fish. Hey, look at that. Male, eh? No, we better keep him. We'll better keep them anyways. We've been trying to let a lot of the smaller fish go, but they're a little difficult out here, especially after a reasonable battle like this guy just did. Again, Safari Nordique, if you just joined out of Montreal via First Air, I believe they are the only way to get up here, which is fine because the service is great on the flight. And they still have free refreshments, at least as of the time we tape today's show. Time of year right now is mid-September. They expect these lakes to freeze up probably within the week right now. And I don't doubt them. You feel the water temperature up here right now. It's cold, very, very cold. We're using, as we get set up here, a couple things when you come fishing in the north that are very important. First thing is color. Neon fluorescents are about the best overall, whether you have a chartreuse, neon pink, fluorescent green, or the orange. Those are the colors that you want, and also you want something with some weight to it because a lot of times you can either be trolling like us or casting, which we've been doing as well. So a lot, pixies have been very popular as well over the years. We just thought we'd try. My new Daiwa here is, my new Daiwa is just spinning away. It's the first time this reel's actually stopped spinning around with this fish, and that's only because we're driving towards it. And the drags are not turned loose at all. This is just a good sized fish. Oops, I'm turning it the wrong way now. I guess it was loose. There. Now, contrary to belief, most of the staff up here can speak English to some degree. Enough that, it's fished a long way out. Enough that everybody can get by. It kind of makes for an interesting trip. And they love tourists. Well, I guess they love tourist money. No, they love the tourists up here. Our meals, to give an example, since we've been up here last night, we had turkey breast, mashed potatoes, peas. For lunch, we had veal. Yes, they've had char. It's just ridiculous, actually. I have to stop eating today. It's just too much in my body right now. This fish is coming very fast. There it is. Sorry, folks, I didn't realize the fish was here already. This is a little bit darker fish. Very, very important. I cannot stress enough to have good, try and get them back in. I cannot get over the fight. These things fight much stronger than even a steelhead would fight. Let's see if I can steer them here. Okay, we got it, okay. I'll try and get my lure while we can. Got the lure. Okay, good. That's what we wanted. We're just gonna try and get all this out of the net before we have to handle it this time, but look at that. Isn't that a note mal? Yeah, we're just saying another male. You can tell by the small indentation on the head here. He's coming up high. There he is. Oh, it's a big fish. Big fish. I'm going to be standing up for a minute, folks. I don't like to do that in this boat, but we're going to be passing my... Fish will not cooperate, so I'll be sitting down again, like I'm supposed to be, with my Mustang life jacket on. Look at this fish staying down there. Look at him just pounding this Berkley Select rod. Let's at least get a look at him. The last couple of fish have gotten off on us pretty quickly. Okay. Fish will not go. We've lost all our fish because they've come close to the boat and gone under. So we're trying to get this one the other side, but he just will not go. Come on. There it is. Quite deep still, coming up. strong fish for the size. There we go. Hey, 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 hey! Look at that. Oh boy, nice looking char.
Yep.
Hey, Michelle?
Yep.
Not as red as the last. Now, I know my back's turned to everybody, but Michelle's been kind enough to show off the fish for us. Oh, il est en l'envers. Poisson. We're not moving any too quickly out here right now, I'll tell you. It is nippy. It is nippy out. And hi, here I am. I'm the guy who just caught that fish. This is what I look like head on. Yeah, I wish I had a mirror collar. I'd show them what you look like. He's kind of got a rain jacket draped over the camera, hanging down his head. And yeah, oh boy, I missed a red char a few minutes ago. Oh, it was so red. It came at the boat, Northern Hudson Bay Trading Post. Very good deal. Warmest things I've had in my life. Great idea, because we bring gloves. We need them to use our fingers, but excuse me, we use these between fish. Once again, we are fishing, as you've been able to tell on the screen, at Safari Nordique out of Ungava Bay. They offer char fishing, and might hear a plane. They've got caribou camps everywhere. A lot of hunters up here right now. So these are not the best color jackets with the fur-lined hoods to be wearing during hunting season in northern Quebec. That's right, we're far away from the hunters over here. Look at that. Oh boy, nice looking char.
Yep.
Hey, Michelle?
Yep.
Not as red as the last. Biggest, wow! In northern Quebec, right on ice. I've worn this thing every single day. I almost wanted to wear it to bed a couple times. These specific colors that we're using. We have the Berkeley Ultramax fishing. Canada, Calibri, Coca-Cola, the folks you saw in today's show, as well as Henri. Well, it's the end of a fishing season. Time to pack up this boat, put it away for the year. We have to thank Rick's Marina, Peter, all the gang up there for providing this boat. Although you didn't see it on today's show, it is also the end of a new season for us. We hope you enjoyed it. We'd like to thank Tracy Beeman and all the folks at First Air for flying us all up north, and especially for bringing us all back. We'd also like to thank all the sponsors like Woods Canada, Calibri, Coca-Cola, the folks you saw in today's show, as well as Henri, but the American Exchange. You've got the peace, the tranquility, the wildlife, and the fishing is superb. You will love it. You've seen the phone number on the screen throughout the show. Give him a call. He'll fax or mail you the information on the lodge. Once again, I'm Vince McDonnell. Thanks for joining us this year, and we'll see you again real soon on Casting Out. So long.
Vince McDonnell's casting